Steven.
So we've got a humanoid and avian kind of cross.
Freaky.
Freaky. A large man-sized figure,
Sure.
typically 6 to 7 feet tall. Hot. 6 to 7 feet tall.
Looking for a man in finance.
Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Trust fund.
Trust fund.
Red eyes, 6'5".
Typically 6 to 7 feet tall with a slender, muscular build.
Also hot.
Mothman's hot.
Listen.
I'm in. Welcome to Weirdos of Whimsy, a podcast where we will be discussing all things weird and...
You guessed it.
whimsical.
Hi, my name is Jacklynn.
And I'm Stevie.
And today we're finally talking about something that Stevie has been asking to do for a while. So in the interest of sharing and the spirit of sharing, Steven, I think you should announce what we're talking about today.
We are talking about Appalachian Mountains.
And the whole gambit.
The whole shebang.
But really, it's more of an overview because there's so much to dive in.
There's so much to dive into.
But I got to tell you, or ask you, I think, as the resident expert of the two of us on this topic, how do I say it?
Okay. Before we dive into that, I do want to say one thing.
Okay.
I want to just say welcome to our official relaunch.
Of course.
We
oh my
kind of
God.
skipped that. The last episode we recorded was like our Christmas special.
Right.
It was like a special for you guys. It was just, you know what I mean?
Completely.
And this is our number one. No, official relaunch.
It's the official relaunch.
It's like
the official relaunch of us dedicating our time, energy, and spirit to doing Weirdos of Whimsy.
From here on out, if everything goes well, every week.
Are you ready for a big word? In perpetuity.
Ooh, that was a good one. I like that.
Perpetuity. Until no one listens anymore.
Exactly.
So
I love it.
We talked about this last time, but this incredible set that Steven did. Gorgeous. Love it. Amazing. Look at this. Look at all the things.
Thank you.
But yeah, amazing point. So,
I just had to slide that in there real quick.
This is the first one of continuous episodes.
Yes.
Every Wednesday.
Right?
Because Weird Wednesday continues to be a thing. So next Wednesday, we're going to have another one for you. So great point. Thank you.
Yes, you are welcome.
So now that we've got that sorted, so we're talking about the Appalachian.
Appalachian.
So I say, okay, when we talk about it, I say how do I say it? How do I say it? I say Appalachian.
Appalachian, which is how I originally was saying it as well.
So what is the correct enunciation?
So I have watched a lot of like videos and stuff about it, and everyone who is from the region says Appalachian. Appalachian, Appalachia, the Appalachian Mountains.
Gotcha.
Now again, take it with a grain of salt with what you find on the internet, but it seems like that is the way to say it.
Regionally, Appalachian.
Appalachia.
Got it. I'm lat to the apples.
Love that. That was great.
Okay, well, thanks.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
that. So let's get started with some geographical and geological facts.
Love it.
Shall we? The Appalachians. I promise I'll stop saying it like that.
I love saying it though.
It's fun. It's a fun word. The Appalachians are far more than just a mountain range. They are a vast system defined by immense age and significant continental span. They old like us. So they're among the oldest mountains on Earth. They were actually formed during several powerful continental collisions starting nearly 1 billion years ago.
I mean, that's a minute ago.
What did I say yesterday? What did I call it? I called it Patagonia.
And
you're like, no.
That's a drag queen.
Who is amazing, by the way.
We love Patagonia.
We love Patty. But it was, in fact, The Calismic. So when Earth was just one continent, it was called
Pangea,
perfect.
right? Pangea?
I thought it was Patagonia. So there you go.
Also, is clothing brand?
Also a clothing brand, which again, if you want to sponsor us. Okay, but specifically this moment, the final major event for the Appalachians was the Alleghenian Orogeny. Don't know. I should have found out how to say this. But you know, part of the charm,
that's why you're here,
is the genuine incorrect, phrases and words that we often screw up.
English is hard.
It's hard. Okay. So anyways, this event occurred around 325 million years ago. At their peak, they were likely as high as the modern Rocky Mountains or the Alps.
Crazy.
Today, you can see more of a gentle, rounded slope formation, and lower elevations seen today are the result of millions of years of erosion by water and ice, because that shit knows what it's doing. She powerful. The range stretches approximately 1,500 to 2,000 miles away from the island of Newfoundland here in Canada. Through the eastern United States and down to central Alabama. That's far.
That's far.
She travels. The highest peak in the entire system is Mount Mitchell, which is located in North Carolina, reaching approximately 6,600 feet. This is the highest point in the U.S. east of the Mississippi River. Ooh. So, of course, what's also included is the Appalachian Trail. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. The region is home to the famous Appalachian National Scenic Trail, a hiking trail that runs over almost 2,200 miles from Springer Mountain in Georgia to Mount Katahdin, in Maine.
Love it.
So you can really put some distance on the map here.
Absolutely.
You can really travel.
I would love to do the Appalachian Trail. It'd be so spooky. It'd be so cool.
Are you going to do the 2,200 miles?
Absolutely. In one go.
Steven says no problem. Steven says no problem. I'm just going to go out there with a backpack and my shoes and call it a day.
I just love that it's from OG planet Earth, Pangea.
Yes.
Broke apart. Aren't there sections over in Europe that it connected with?
Yeah, well, that it was all part of one.
All part of one.
Right? Yeah.
And I mean, there's just so much to it, and that's, why there's so much stuff going on.
Magical.
It's ancient.
She ancient.
So the mountain's great north to south span creates a massive diversity in climate and habitat.
Sure.
Obviously. So the Appalachians contain one of the most biologically diverse temperate forests in the world. Particularly in the southern Appalachians, like the Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
Oh, how beautiful.
Yeah, love it. They are known for their dense, mixed, deciduous forests.
Yes, love me a deciduous tree.
Mixed deciduous forest. That's tough to say with this Invisalign.
You nailed it.
Hosting over 400 species of trees.
It's a lot of trees.
The smoky or blue appearance of peaks like the Blue Ridge Mountains to the Shenandoah River. I don't know if that was the tune, but
nailed it.
The Blue Ridge Mountains come from the dense fog and the release of isoprene.
See, your turn to have a hard word. But I couldn't just ignore it. I had to put these phrases in.
Gotta put them in.
Yeah.
So isoprene, which is a hydrocarbon.
Sure.
Released by the vegetation, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. But it does. Everyone does call them the Smoky Mountains, and it looks like that. Also, can I tell you that I was first educated about the Smoky Mountains from a Bugs Bunny cartoon?
Oh, I love that.
Right? And really what happened, it was the mountains were depicted smoking cigars and
blowing
smoke.
Why wouldn't they be?
I learned a lot of things about the world from Bugs Bunny, especially like drag, because Bugs was always in drag.
1,000%.
Right?
1,000%.
Just saying.
I love that.
So moving into some more history and culture, here's more kind of history on this incredibly isolated, and I guess in a lot of spots still is isolated.
Oh, hardcore.
And magical place. Even though a lot of people live there, there are still stretches of just nothingness. So this challenging, isolated geography fostered a unique, resilient, and distinct culture. Long before European arrival. Here we go. The damn Europeans. Sorry, just kidding. It's just we all know what happened. long before European arrival, the mountains were home to various indigenous groups, notably the Cherokee in the south and the Shawnee in the north, who maintained advanced societies and vast trade networks.
Love it.
The Appalachians were a critical natural barrier that initially limited the expansion of the original 13 American colonies, playing a major role in early colonial history. Of course, you imagine being like, I'm not climbing this.
Ain't no way.
Me looking up was just the staring at the vastness of this mountain and going like, we've colonized enough.
Yeah. Loved it.
Yeah.
So from the 18th century onward, the area was settled primarily by the Scots-Irish and the German immigrants. The isolated valleys, or the hollers,
Ooh.
love a holler,
Holla.
allowed these communities to develop a strong culture of self-reliance, communal support, and distinct dialects, often remaining cut off from coastal America for generations.
Sure.
The practice of illegally distilling high-proof liquor, moonshine, love some moonshine, was a significant part of the regional economy and culture, especially during periods of high taxes or prohibition. This history is fun fact, directly tied to the origins of NASCAR, as fast cars were needed to evade revenue agents and make a quick getaway.
I love that.
So my straight gay man husband
yes, totally
loves NASCAR, and I actually did not know this.
You should quiz him to see if he knew that.
I should. I hope he's not listening right now because I want to stump him on this.
Yeah, I think you might.
I think that's really cool. Moonshine NASCAR. Maybe he did know that. But...
See, and this is what happens when colonials set in. There's
true.
booze, there's fast cars.
Yep.
There's atrocities.
It's true.
God. You know what? Really quick. Let's just all make sure we know our history so it can never happen again.
Right?
Okay, so let's move into why we're really here. The creepy stuff.
Obviously, we had to give, the geological, historical background, but we're weird as a whimsy.
We need to talk about the wild and weird and creepy things.
The creepy things.
And there are a lot of creepy things that happen in these places.
Honestly, unending.
But I think we're going to start off with a couple of things and we can potentially move into like different episodes because there's just so much.
This is our, what is it? Umbrella episode on the Appalachians.
Yes. Giving sort of a generic overview.
Yeah. And then we'll spider web out from there.
Look at you. Look. So, Stevie, you have talked a lot in the past about the rules of the mountains if you're out there. And I'd love for you to share what those rules are.
So, yes, there are unspoken rules of the Appalachians. Okay. Obviously, they've come about from the people who reside there.
Were you just casting spells?
I was casting spells. Yeah, that's what that was.
For people listening, just, I'm sorry. Really
I love it. So yeah, these are never be in the woods from dusk till dawn.
Sure. But here's the thing. Okay, so
if you're camping, that could be an issue.
Yeah. Or if you are living out there and you're in an isolated area, sometimes you have to get back before dusk. Otherwise, shit goes down.
1,000%. Never leave the marked trail. It's marked off for a reason.
Okay.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
That's fair. This one I find interesting and I really like. If you hear voices close to you, they're actually far away. But if the voices are far away, then they're actually very near to you. And if the voices are saying your name, do not answer them. Period.
Chills.
Okay.
So we're getting into mimics.
Oh, yes.
Which we didn't really plan to talk about. But that,
it's a
hearing
huge thing
that,
here. That's what that is.
That's for sure a mimic situation. Or I am hesitant to say the name.
Ooh.
The SWs.
Oh. We got to say it. We got to talk about it.
Skinwalkers.
Can just saying skinwalkers call them?
I think we're fine here.
I think we're okay here. There's a lot of protection spells in this house.
A lot of protection spells, but there's lore around it. So other people have different phrases to.
Yes.
They'll say SWs or they'll call them Flesh pedestrians, I've heard.
Flesh pedestrians. I'm upset. We're calling them that from now on. Flesh pedestrians.
I've heard that a lot from other people, other podcasts,
I'm
other
obsessed with
stories.
that.
Yeah, pretty funny. I cannot take credit for that. I did not coin that phrase,
I
but
love
it is pretty good.
it.
But yeah, like that's
Very much
their
that.
MO.
Yeah. Which is Appalachia would be, they would call that home.
Wild. Okay, so that's a good one to remember.
That's a good one to remember.
Yeah.
2 more.
Okay.
Do not whistle or sing in the woods.
That's quite sad. Snow White would be screwed.
Screwed.
I wonder why, but whistling and song can part of like your white magic though.
This is true.
So is that why it's like?
But I think maybe if you do that, then they can mimic it, and maybe it calls them because it's not a normal sound in the woods or something.
See.
I'm making that up.
Listen,
I don't know for sure.
Pure
but
speculation is why people come here.
It's true.
We've talked about facts before. Nobody wants facts from this show. Meanwhile, all we've done is made sure we've adhered to the exact writing and research that we have done.
It's true.
Because you want facts, we'll give you facts.
Absolutely.
Oh, hi.
Oh, and my kitty is wanting to make a guest appearance. She is needy.
She's needy. Here, if I put her on now she's making her video
debut.
debut.
Keely, you're on video.
So if I keep her here, she won't.
That's what she wants.
Right?
That's what she wants.
Hi.
You can pop her over here if you don't want her.
It's okay.
Side
Okay, continue
note,
with the rules.
So the last rule, this is kind of creepy actually, never look too hard into the trees. You might not like what you see or what is looking back.
Honestly, that's just a great thing to live by.
Right?
That's
terrifying. Terrifying.
Yeah, terrifying.
Not part of the rules, but the kind of voices in the far away, close away thing.
Yeah.
Far away, close away.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Have you seen the videos? One of the big things in Appalachia is you'll be out in the forest, even during daytime. Everything will be fine. You'll be hearing like the birds and the normal forest sounds. And then all of a sudden, things go dead silent.
Bad sign.
And this isn't just like people talking about it. There is like video of this happening where people will be like just YouTubing. And then it goes silent.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
That nature knows what's up.
Right?
Nature knows what's up.
Nature knows what's up.
If they get out of there, you
Yeah.
should get out of there.
Yeah.
She's traveling.
She's traveling
over.
Kitty.
Were there more? Were there other rules?
Those were the rules. Those were the main kind of unspoken rules.
Those are some standard ones to live by, I would say.
Yeah.
I would say.
100%.
What is one that you would break?
Ooh. I mean, it would probably be one of the first two. Never be in the woods from dusk till dawn.
Yeah, I would break that.
Especially, yeah, like it's
I wanna
fun being
see
in
it.
yeah.
I want to see it.
Or never leave the marked trail. It's marked off for a reason. Now, don't get me wrong, I do totally live by like the conservation, regrowth of forests.
Yes, yeah.
But I love exploring forests.
Yeah.
And it would be difficult to stay on the marked trail.
That's a great, especially if there's like a cool fallen tree or if like a tree is struck by lightning. I'm gunst to go over there.
Gunst. Also, that leads into I would absolutely break the never look too hard into the trees.
Absolutely.
Because I would be if I saw something, I'd be like, oh, what is that? And I'd be like staring it down.
Realistically, we'd be like, peace. Bye.
We're out of here.
Out of here. If history has taught us anything of what you and I would do, it's that we would not actually go towards it.
It's true.
Okay, so let's talk more about sort of like the ghosts and cryptids
I love it.
of what this region sees. So the most common paranormal element is the sheer number of ghost stories that actually exist. Like, I don't think there is a place on Earth that actually gathers more stories from all sorts of different walks of life. And I mean cultures, I mean time, I mean modern day situations.
Yeah.
There are just an abundance of stories of anything from this place. So
I mean, even side note, I know we don't call them it now, but the insane asylums, 2 of the most popular insane asylums are in the Appalachian Mountains.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Like, there you go. So, of course, many ghost stories stem from the violence and the hardship of early settlement. Oh, talked about colonization. Including figures of lost Civil War soldiers, murdered pioneers, and victims of mining disasters. Like, times were tough.
They were tough.
Back in the day. Remember, what's that movie, Thousand Ways to Die in the
Oh,
West?
my God, yeah.
Oh, I mean, obviously, we're talking about the East. But regardless, okay, I'm going to put you down. I am now covered.
She is very hairy.
Look at this.
I'm so sorry.
God. Anyway.
That's my girl.
This is going great. Okay, so the spirits are often said to be tied to the land itself, unable to rest due to sudden or violent death. And we've also talked about this too with like the history of that rock.
Yes.
Like that rock and water obtain energy and like look at the different kinds of minerals and crystals, et cetera, et cetera. So like if you have all this death going into the mountain,
like there's got to be something
it
there.
is kept there.
Yeah.
So let's go over a couple of different, like, I'm not going to say we're going to be quick with this, but it's not going to be in-depth sort of.
This is an overview of things.
Overview of a couple different tales.
And then we'll kind of pick our favorites and maybe later do full episodes.
I love it.
Because there's a lot to each one of these stories.
Totally agree.
So the first we'll talk about, the Bell Witch, which is potentially one of the more well-known or famous ones that I've come across.
Love it.
So this is a very popular and famous American poltergeist case.
Which, pause for a moment. Let's remember, poltergeist equals things moving around.
Things moving around.
In a really violent way.
Lots of stuff going on.
Lots of stuff happening.
It was occurring in the early 19th century. It was a vicious, invisible entity allegedly tormented the Bell family. Often physically and spoke with voices.
Voices, man?
Voices are creepy.
Voices are creepy.
The phenomenon has never been scientifically explained or fully debunked and remains a cornerstone of Appalachian ghost lore.
Yeah. See, what did I say to you on the train last night? I'm like, do you hear someone singing?
Oh my God, yeah. You were hearing things. The haunted go train pod.
Go train of Appleby Station. Yeah, that would creep me out.
If I can recall correctly, the Bell Witch, they weren't sure if she was a demon or a ghost or a spirit, but I think her name was Kate. Because
I thought you were going to say Karen.
Karen.
I absolutely thought you were going to say Karen. Oh, God. Okay,
because
Kate.
She was talking to them for quite a while, and they were trying to ignore it. And then finally, the dad, the husband of the Bell family,
Farmer John Bell Sr.
John Bell. Of course, it's John.
Of course.
Finally was like, who are you? What's your name? Why are you here? And I think she responded with Kate. And I was like, okay.
You're right. It says Old Kate Bats.
Old Kate Bats. And it's a whole thing. But there's so much to the Bell Witch that we will do. I would like to do an episode with her. Or
we'll
like a half episode. We'll figure that out.
I'm in. Thank you, Stephen.
You're welcome.
Another kind of a creepy one that absolutely demands more attention of ours, but we're doing this for a reason. This is to hook you guys in. This is to get you involved. The Brown Mountain Lights of North Carolina. So these are mysterious glowing orbs, and they've been reported for centuries. That's what intrigued me about this.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before, like something that is reported on many, many, many times over many, many, many years. And when it comes to centuries, what are we doing?
Oh, yeah.
Specifically appearing over the range known as the Brown Mountain. So in the Native American legends, this is considered the most enduring myth attributed to the Cherokee. They claim that the lights are the torches of grieving women searching for the loved ones that were killed in ancient battle.
That's sad.
Oh,
that's sad.
More modern theories suggest that the explanations range essentially from like the ghost of a slave searching for his lost master to swamp gas. Ugh, hate that one. And people have also said, it's just car headlights hitting the distant light and it's playing tricks on us. How?
Yeah.
If it's above a mountain?
Car lights are pretty, like, you can tell a car light. Unless it's reflecting and being weird and stuff.
Yeah, but how do you, so like, I have so many questions.
Yeah.
One, is there a highway going through the mountain? I actually legitimately don't know.
I think you drive through the mountains. And some of them.
You have to at some point. But like, how do you then account for these glowing orbs being seen over 100 years ago when there were 0 vehicles out there?
That I mean, that's
Just
true.
saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So, but obviously none of the explanations that are associated with this can fully explain these sightings. So moving to like cryptids and ancient beings.
Yes.
So if we're not familiar with what a cryptid is.
Yes. Explain what a cryptid is.
Right. So these are creatures that are not actually documented scientifically within our natural world.
Yes.
Wow, Jacklynn, that was really smart.
That was good.
I didn't even write that down. So it's essentially if there's something that moves like an animal and reacts like an animal and you can physically see it and it's there, but you don't know what it is, it could be considered a cryptid.
Cryptid.
Examples of this could be, like we said, flesh pedestrians.
Flesh pedestrians. That's my favorite term.
One that we're certainly going to get into in the future is the Fresno Nightcrawler.
Yes.
Even like Bigfoot is considered a cryptid because there's not a classified animal, if you will.
You know, I was watching a video recently and they kind of talked about cryptids in a way that made a lot of sense.
Okay.
So, especially to do with the Appalachian Mountains. Underneath the mountains, there are vast, vast caverns and cave systems. And as you know, there's so many weird creatures down there that we have discovered, but that have adapted to the lightless,
the darkness,
the darkness in the caverns. And those are considered forms of cryptids.
Sure.
And there are things down there that we're still discovering. So they've adapted to that ecosystem.
Sure. Yes. Nailed it.
And 100% that could be what the cryptids are in the forests and the places we haven't discovered yet. And they've just adapted to life in the mountains. Yeah. And that's why you get all of these creatures.
That's why you get it. And they're scary as hell.
Scary as hell. So one of the cryptids, we will. This is actually perfect.
Perfect that she's joined us.
The Wampus Cat. Are you a Wampus Cat, Keely? This is Keely, by the way. I can't remember if I told her name, but this is Keely. This is my firstborn. I love her so much. She's an old lady, and she is a bit of a slut. Yeah. She loves lovin's.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Wampus Cat.
Wampus Cat.
It's a creature rooted in the Cherokee mythology. Oh, and I'm covered in hair.
And now you're going to start sneezing.
Woo!
Fun fact about Stevie is he is allergic to cats, but loves cats and has 2 of them.
It's true.
So
it's true.
There you go.
It's often described as a frightening blend of a woman and a large predatory cat.
Like a cougar at Club 54?
Or Liquid Kitty. Do you remember that?
Oh my God.
Do you remember Liquid Kitty?
I absolutely
Tandem Ranjan, guys.
Okay. Liquid Kitty. First of all, think about
Great
that.
name. Think of what that means in regards to cougars.
Yikes. Was a Wild Wild West untamed cougar bar.
Yeah.
And as young 20, we had no business going there.
Oh, no.
We had absolutely no business going into their safe environment and causing a ruckus. Like it was just, wow.
However, I will say, as a young 20-something gay man, this isn't to like be sorry for myself, but I've never had a drink bought for me by another gay man. But when I went to Liquid Kitty, all of those cougars, I was so popular. They bought me so many drinks. They got me so drunk. But they took like, guys, I'm a flamer. You can tell. They knew what they were doing. They got me drunk, but they took great care of me.
I
loved them.
Cougars love a gay man. Gay boy?
Back then, well, early 20s.
Yeah. No, listen. Given that I'm approaching,
are you a cougar?
Listen, I'm attached.
You are.
Am I hold on, wait, stop.
Oh.
Are you telling me that we were like 20, 25 and we went to bars with those women?
Yeah.
Are they the age that I am right now?
I think they could be.
Because in my mind, it's
I remember
it's
a lot
50s.
more wrinkles, though.
It's got to be 50s.
Yeah.
We are offending so many people.
I apologize so much.
We
what? Do love you. This is said with love.
I think somebody once said to me, "You're not yet a cougar, but you're a puma." I'm like, oh.
That's kind of hot.
I'm a puma. But
Puma.
again, I feel like, first of all, we should not be, I need to get off my high horse, but like, let's not give, names to women who are just trying to live their
100%.
single life. But if we're being cute and fun about it, yeah, pumas, cougars.
What is the term I'm thinking of? Poofa?
Gesundheit?
Fupa.
Fupa has nothing to do with generational women. No, we're not even going to talk about that. I just spit everywhere. I'm foaming at the mouth. We are not speaking about that.
I apologize.
Oh my
I don't know why that
God.
popped in. It sounds like Puma.
Doesn't at all. Steven!
Anyway,
We gotta get back on track.
we got to get back on track.
Okay, how about I tell you more about another cryptid? Is there
Yeah.
anything else?
Wait,
yeah, more about the Wampus Cat.
We got onto that because it was a frightening blend of a woman and a large predatory cat, Puma cougar.
Yes.
In some Cherokee lore,
Okay.
it's a protective spirit, which I love.
Love.
Cats are great.
Yeah.
I aspire to be a protective cat spirit. I don't know. Off the rails, guys.
Welcome back.
While in later folklore, it's a dangerous cryptid or a vengeful witch.
Honestly, fits both ways.
It
Both
does.
ways. Speaking of cat hair, it's just
It's everywhere. We're
covered.
That will be the last that she
joins us on this
joins
set.
us.
Okay, so let's move to another cryptid. And this one's interesting because it's like it's classified as a cryptid because we don't know what it is, obviously.
mhm.
That's kind of the realm of all of this, but like it's very humanoid. So the moon-eyed people, which is a Cherokee legend. So described as a separate earlier race of small, bearded, pale-skinned humanoids with large, sensitive blue eyes. That forced them to live nocturnally and in caves because their eyes were so sensitive to the light that they couldn't handle it, which is very interesting because people with blue eyes actually have sensitivity to light.
100%. These are potentially the goblins I was thinking of when I was talking to you. So yeah,
makes complete sense. So the Cherokee are said to have chased them out of the region. This is a rather unique legend, sometimes tied to theories of pre-Columbian European explorers, and maybe it's also very early sightings of aliens.
Oh, yes.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Because UFO sightings are prevalent in this area too, which I did try to keep out of this because I am always bringing it back to aliens.
I mean, it makes sense.
But you can't tell me small, pale-skinned humanoids. I mean, the fact that it's bearded. Never heard of an alien that has a beard.
Who knows, though?
But also, yeah.
Who
knows? How do we know? So there's another incredible famous case that we wanted to share because I feel like most people will know about it.
Yeah.
The Mothman story. So people might remember the movie with Richard Gere. Richard Gere? Yes. The Mothman Prophecies.
Who else? Someone else was in that too, weren't they?
Laura Linney.
Oh,
she plays the
yes.
cop, right?
I love it. Okay.
And I always remember what am I holding in my hand? Chapstick. Do you remember that?
I don't.
What?
I need to rewatch it because that's hilarious.
Okay, Richard Gere is in his room and he's like now realizing that Mothman is a thing and could be, an actual true story. And he like is in his hotel room and he opens up his drawer and he doesn't look and he closes his eyes and he grabs something and he's like, if you're real and you can read my thoughts, what am I holding in my hand right now? And then the voice on the other end of the phone, which is supposed to be Mothman, goes, chapstick. And Richard Gere slowly opens his palm, revealing chapstick.
Chapstick. Is this why you were saying chapstick the other day? Oh, this makes sense now. I just thought you were crazy.
The research spills into real life.
I love it. Also, Mothman can use the phone.
Excellent point. In the movie. Okay,
in the movie,
he consistently gets phone calls. So
I love it.
Remains to be seen.
Wasn't there a bridge clap?
I'm going to get to that, Steven.
Okay, spoilers.
I'm going to get to that. The Mothman story is a classic example of the Appalachian cryptid legend centered around the town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
Yes, Point Pleasant.
So these sightings occurred primarily from November 1966 to December 1967 in and around Point Pleasant. So this creature is generally described as, Steven.
So we've got a humanoid and avian kind of cross.
Freaky.
Freaky. A large man-sized figure, typically 6 to 7 feet tall. Hot. 6 to 7 feet tall.
Looking for a man in finance.
blonde hair, blue eyes.
Trust fund.
Trust fund.
Red eyes, 6'5".
Typically 6 to 7 feet tall with a slender, muscular build.
Also hot.
Mothman's hot.
Listen.
I'm in. Possessing large wings, sometimes described as a 10-foot wingspan.
Hello.
I love it. That allowed it to fly or glide at high speeds.
Sure.
Allegedly keeping pace with cars traveling up to 100 miles per hour.
That's quick.
That's quick.
That's quick. The most distinctive feature, some have described, as 2 large glowing red eyes.
Mm-hmm.
They were about 6 inches apart and sometimes compared to car reflectors. Interesting.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Some people have also said that it didn't have any visible head and that its eyes were actually located in its chest.
Weird.
Right?
That's a weird one.
That's a creepy one. That's a creepy one. So, knowing that what it looks like, potentially hot, maybe has a trust fund, super long wings.
Wings.
To carry
I'm
me
in.
away.
I'm in.
Mothman, carry me away. Now that we know what it looks like, you guys can be on the lookout for Mothman. So Stevie mentioned a bridge. Here's the connection to the Silver Bridge collapse.
Okay.
So also in the movie, okay?
Also in the movie.
For anyone who... You need to watch it tonight.
I need to rewatch it.
Tonight.
I have seen it, but you guys know me in my memory.
Wow. Oh, God. Yes. Great point. So what cemented the Mothman's place in legend was its purported connection to this devastating tragedy in the region. So on December 15th, which harkens back to almost holiday disasters like we talked about earlier.
Oh, yeah.
1967, the Silver Bridge, which spanned the Ohio River and connected Point Pleasant, West Virginia to... Yeah, that city.
Gallipolis?
Gallipolis, Ohio, suddenly and catastrophically failed and collapsed during a very busy rush hour.
Worst time for that.
Terrible. The collapse resulted in the deaths of 46 people, which also, may I add, wake up number 47, also in the movie.
Oh, yeah. That just sparked a little something. I do remember that.
Number 47.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
Ooh.
Also, tragically, 46 people lost their lives.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. The Harbinger. I'm gonna.
This is a tough one.
Harbinger.
Harbinger. Is it Harbinger?
I think it's Harbinger.
Okay, great. Hard G. Let's do it.
I could be wrong. The Harbinger of Doom. Because the Mothman sightings had occurred throughout the preceding year, many people later claimed to have seen the creature on or near the bridge just before its collapse.
Clapping its wings.
Clapping its wings.
No.
Woo!
Clapping its wings.
This led to the popular belief that the Mothman,
Sure.
Bothman,
Also his brother,
belief that the Mothman was not a malevolent monster, but a harbinger of doom. A mysterious entity that appeared to warn people of impending disaster.
So this was also in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was Deborah Messing who played the wife in the opening scene.
Yes.
Spoiler alerts, guys. And she sees something, this Mothman being flies at her car.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my God, what was that? And then
she died. I mean...
Listen.
We also aren't supposed to like her anymore.
No,
have you heard all this?
Just learned that
so sad.
Deborah Messing has
Damn it, Grace.
Yeah. Damn it, Grace.
Damn it, Grace.
That was one of my favorite shows.
Oh, same.
But let's be serious. Jack and Karen carried that program.
So good.
Carried. Just Jack. That's why I always sing, Papa, can you hear me?
Papa, can you hear me?
Okay, back to it. So
you've missed us.
You right? We've missed you.
We've missed you. We've missed us.
Listen, we do this anyway.
I mean, it's true.
So the fact that we have an audience is just
a lot less lately because amazing news. Jacklynn has this new amazing job.
Loving my job.
But we haven't been able to voice notes often.
Haven't been able to voice note. Yeah. But don't worry, we will. Okay, explanations and theories. Let's move into that because
let's do it.
We referenced that the red eyes kind of look like car
reflectors. Yeah.
So while the Mothman remains a popular subject of paranormal investigation and cryptozoology, which cryptozoology is, of course, the study of the cryptids that we spoke about.
Yeah.
There are several theories regarding its true nature. So skeptics often point to large and out of migration birds as the likely sighting.
Okay. There are
So
some big ass birds
there's
out
some
there.
big ass birds. You know what? So actually, one of these would be the great blue heron.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was walking with Mose. It was a nice summer day because I spent 3 months not working, so I did a lot of walking.
Love it.
Anyway, I have a job now. So we were walking, and there was this like dragon roar. I'm not
Ooh.
kidding you. It just was this like insane dragon roar, and it stopped me in my tracks, and I'm like, what the hell is that? It was a crane, and it took off maybe 8 to 10 feet from me, and they are huge, and they
They're
sound
gigantic.
like dinosaurs.
That I don't think I've ever heard one. I didn't know that.
I am not going to emulate the sound here.
Fair.
But it was, think of a velociraptor.
Okay.
It sounded like that.
That's insane.
It
I love that.
scared the bejesus out of me.
But also, Dragon Roar, that's a little poignant for like our next episode.
Great point.
Mm.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Okay, so like I said, the primary candidates of people thinking maybe these were birds was the great heron, the sandhill crane, also a crane, with also tall, but specifically has reddish coloring around the eyes.
Okay.
Or the snowy owl.
Okay.
Those
I
are
love a
pretty
snowy
big.
owl.
Snowy owl.
They're
so
big.
majestic. Don't you feel so magical when you see one?
I do.
Very magical. So the glowing eyes from the Mothman could be the effect of red eye, which of course is the light reflecting off the animal's eyes in the dark, which excuse me.
Woo!
Every animal has like the different glow. Like if you see like yellow, if you see red, if you see green, like you know if it's a cat versus a raccoon.
Fair.
Right?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I specifically have never seen red eyes glowing. I don't know what animal that would be. Apart from humans in photos.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Which I guess isn't a thing anymore because everyone takes digital photos, and that doesn't really happen anymore.
That doesn't really happen on that, does it? That's sad because the red eye was fun.
Creepy.
Red eye removal, wasn't there like a tool?
Older, on the older phones.
Yeah.
But why does that happen now?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably the flesh pedestrian.
We're all flesh pedestrians.
Oh my god. We could be.
Honestly, we don't know at this point.
Yeah.
Who would be surprised?
Crazy.
Anyway, so there you go.
I love that.
That's one note about the skeptics.
Since many sightings occurred near a former munitions plant, the TNT area.
Right.
A popular theory was that the creature was an escaped experiment or a local animal mutated by chemical contamination.
Ooh.
Mutants.
I mean, honestly, tracks.
The Mothman is the toxic Avenger. Do you know the Toxic Avenger?
Yes.
Creepy.
It could happen.
It could
happen.
Yeah.
You know, we've done a lot of things to this world. We've done a lot of things
up this planet.
to this world. So you never know. But at the same time, like, while that is a skeptic sort of reason, so like, oh, it's just a mutation, doesn't make me feel better.
Not at all.
It's still scary as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The only mutants I'm okay with are the X-Men.
Absolutely. Rogue? Are you kidding? Jubilee?
Okay,
who's your favorite X-Men?
Oh my goodness.
That's a really tough question.
That's a tough one. I do love Nightcrawler.
Ooh,
love Nightcrawler.
Yes.
I love Mystique.
Gorgeous. Fun.
Cyclops was one of my faves.
He was hot in the movie.
Hot.
Yeah.
Jean Grey, Dark Phoenix.
Stunning. Gorgeous.
I'm just naming them all now. Storm.
Okay, that would be a really cool power to have.
1000%.
But
Storm, I've heard people say they don't give her enough credit, but she is potentially one of the strongest mutants.
I think so. Weather. People, don't get me started. Growing up, my favorite was Jubilee because I loved that she could do fireworks out of her hands.
So cool.
Also, you could like roast people with that.
Yeah, 1000%.
And her style was cool as hell.
I also really like Gambit.
Oh,
I had a little crush on Gambit.
I had a huge crush on Gambit.
Yeah.
Huge crush. How did you feel about Channing Tatum playing him?
I'm okay with that.
I'm so okay with it.
Great.
The accent, got to go.
Oh, yeah.
I love that he tried to keep it OG.
Yeah.
But no homie.
No bueno.
Okay, back to it.
Yeah.
So other theories, notably popularized by the journalist John Keel in his book, The Mothman Prophecies, which is where the movie got the name from. So
that was great.
Thanks. Suggests that the creature was an alien.
Aliens.
An ultra-terrestrial or a manifestation of a deeper pre-existing supernatural phenomenon. What is an ultra-terrestrial?
I was just going to ask that.
An ultra-terrestrial essentially is something of this earth that we just simply don't know. Like, it's from
Interesting.
here. It's always been here.
Okay.
Right? It's just not from... So extraterrestrial always been here.
Okay.
Right? It's just not from... So extraterrestrial is not of this earth.
Okay.
Ultra is
Of this earth.
of this earth.
Interesting.
Right? There you go.
Okay.
And fun fact, today in Point Pleasant, the real Point Pleasant, it celebrates its famous cryptid with an annual Mothman festival.
I didn't know that.
Isn't that so
That's
cool?
fun.
We need to go.
We do.
I feel like we say that a lot.
We do.
We
say a
long
lot
list
of things.
things. We say a lot of things. Also, we're going to hold ourselves accountable for anything we say. We should post about it. We're actually going to.
Re-listening to the episodes, we have noticed we don't
Terrible
repost.
job. Terrible job. Back to the festival. So they have like a large statue dedicated to the creature, and they're turning this folklore tale into a major tourism draw. And honestly,
Bet.
why not?
Why not?
Why not? So that's the tale of the Mothman. I really encourage everyone to watch the movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch tonight.
You got to check it out. You
Yeah.
got to check it out. But obviously, as we talked about, there's a lot to cover with the Appalachian Mountains.
We didn't even scratch the
Did
surface.
not even scratch the surface, but we'll dive deeper. Stephen, are there like specific ones? So we talked about mimics. We talked about flesh pedestrians.
Flesh pedestrians.
We for sure need to do. I've been seeing a lot of... You made an incredible point about like the birds quieting and everything, like, going silent. I've been seeing a lot of people posting online. Like TikTok is a huge one for
There's a
the
lot.
Appalachian ones, of people getting knocks on their door.
Yeah.
Like, let me in.
Yeah.
It's Jesse. And Jesse is standing in the kitchen with the person recording.
It's terrifying.
And I got to tell you, like, obviously we know that people can manufacture and create fake things. We've all seen them. But there are so many of these things.
I feel like too many to fake them all.
It's scary. It's
or if you
wild.
forget to close your curtains when you're in the...
That's another rule, isn't it? That you have to close all of the...
That wasn't in the main list.
Okay.
But closing, locking doors, closing the windows.
Don't look outside at night.
Don't look outside.
But like, party people, imagine if you're sitting in the kitchen having a family dinner. It's like 8:30 at night. It's nighttime. You can't see out the window. And there's like a very frantic slamming on the door and being like, "It's me, Jacklynn, let me in." And I'm like, mid spaghetti scoop. Like,
who the fuck is that?
I don't know who'd be more scared. You or me? Like, me as the person who's being mimicked?
That's true, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
Or the people being like, how are you doing that?
How are you doing this?
With spaghetti in your mouth inside. Like,
creepy.
I think, what would be worse? I think the person being mimicked would be worse.
I think that would be a very weird, surreal experience.
Totally. Anyway, what we will post... Oh, please.
Have you also, random side note, the Appalachian Facebook Marketplace finds?
No.
There's a whole thing, and it's like the most hilarious stuff ever. Like random sticks, random rocks, a bucket with a toilet seat on it, and like it comes with side shavings.
Okay.
Scoop on top.
So this is obviously a joke.
No. Apparently people in Appalachia, no shade to Appalachian people. I don't, what would they be called? Appalachians?
Sure.
Appalachians. No shade to them because I love you so much. But yeah, these are legit. There's TikToks about it, about Appalachian Facebook Marketplace.
Please write
items.
into the show. Please tell me if this is
Yeah. It's
Why?
hilarious.
Is it like
it's just stuff that they're trying to sell randomly, and it's just weird stuff.
I'll take a couple sticks.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Send me a rock. I
Yeah,
don't want
I
the
am.
toilet thing.
No,
I'm
I'm
fine
good with
with
that.
that. But like, I'll take some rocks from the Appalachians.
For sure.
Interesting. What are we talking price points here?
They weren't that expensive. I think maybe one of the rocks was a bit obscene.
Listen, there's a great spot right here.
We could add to our collection.
We can add to the collection.
Yeah. If you guys want to send us anything for our backdrop, are we there yet?
If you have a business. Oh my God. That reminds me, we need our candle from Jenna.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
It's upstairs.
Okay, we're gonna add our candle.
We will add that for
but if
sure.
you have a small business and you would like to send us something, we will feature it on our bookshelf.
1,000%.
Okay, well, like I said, there's going to be more wonderful episodes regarding different specific avenues of the Appalachian Mountains, but that was the overview.
Overview.
We should also say, if you have any topics that you want us to cover,
1,000%.
please feel free to write in weirdosofwhimsy@gmail.com is where you can find
direct message us on Instagram as well.
Yes, yep, absolutely. Which I will get to in our closing remarks. But is there anything else you want to say about Mothman or the Wampus Cat or anything about Appalachian Mountains?
No, just that it's cool as fuck.
It's cool. It's cool as fuck.
Cool as
And we
fuck.
finally talked about it.
I've
feel like
been wanting
for a
to.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm happy.
There's just a lot to it, and I'm excited to dive deeper.
Same.
Yeah.
That's what the Wampus Cat said.
Wampus Cat.
Wampus?
Wampus
Oh my God.
Cat.
I screwed up the joke.
The Wampus Cat.
The Wampus Cat. Hey.
Who are we? The
Wildcats. Wait, what?
It's from Simpsons. Dan and I reference that all the time. You had to be there.
But you know what? I probably psychically figured out that episode is going to play tonight.
100% it will.
Call back to the last episode. Okay.
How did that sound? Did we, was I weirding people out with my lisp?
Write in to let us know if you can hear Steven's new lisp. Okay.
Love you all.
Love you all. So thank you so much for listening to the Weirdos of Whimsy. We will be back again soon with another episode that guides you through the weird and whimsical journey that is our brains. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Weirdos of Whimsy Pod. Watch that space for updates, release dates, and other treats and delectable morsels. And say goodbye, Stevie.
So long, farewell, everybody.
And as always, big gulps, eh? Well, see you later.